New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Fins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Fins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
What is up, everybody? This your host, Shake Money. Now I'm here with another episode of Insomnia. Week 4 pick'ems. We had a good week. Last week, crypto went 11-5. Or I'm sorry, 11-5, and I went 13-3. I am currently beating him. I'm holding a. It was going to be a 6-game lead, but now I just have a 5-game lead. What's going on, crypto? You think you're going to be able to catch up this week?
Yes, I completely not only wipe away that deficit, but I take a commanding 5-game lead. I make up 10 games in 1 week on you, Shake Money.
Yes. Yes, and the Chicago Bills, Cubs are going to win another Super Bowl. I mean, World Series, whatever.
It's already won. They already locked up the trophy.
Yeah,
they've already melded.
The refrigerator, the Jello is jiggling.
Right, this was in the refrigerator, and the Jello is jiggling. Cubs World Series champs, 2023.
So, how was your weekend?
Oh man, it's been pretty good. Nice weekend. Nice win. We scored like a zero. Breaking news.
I think we just scored another touchdown, right?
We just scored, right? Yeah, we're on the same wavelength. I think we just scored.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
At 3 a.m.
We just scored. Here it is at 3 a.m. We just scored another touchdown.
That's what's up, man. That it was a good victory. I'm excited to. I'll tell you what. There's going to be as the weeks progress, we're going to find out the pretenders and the contenders are starting to branch out. They're starting to. We're starting to see who is the pretender and who's the contender. We already know who the trash teams are.
You normally say 6 weeks, right? Or 5-6 weeks.
Yeah.
Then you say give it. We'll know early October. We'll know by the time the leaves are in your yard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who has it? And there's some. What's funny is, like, for instance, the year the Giants, which is one of my favorite Super Bowls, the year the Giants stopped the Patriots from being undefeated. Nobody thought they were gonna. They started off very bad, and they had a hot streak towards the end. They got hot towards the end. Same thing with the Buccaneers when they won their Super Bowl. Ironically,
7-5, right? They started out 7-5.
Ironically, I want to say that ironically, the Buccaneers, when they beat the Chiefs, it was kind of like to an extent, it was kind of like the Giants and the Patriots. So pretty much, except for Brady, Mahomes didn't have the undefeated thing going on. You had an unstoppable team like the Kansas City Chiefs, and they, of course, they go into Tampa. The Buccaneers home, whatever, and of course they lose their tackles, and that defense feasted like no other, bro. Tom Brady, man. Nobody thought the Buccaneers were going to do anything. They kind of struggled early on, but once they got hot, forget about it. They got smoked by New Orleans twice. So everybody was like, okay, they barely beat Washington in the wild card, which it just was amazing. But nobody thought they were going to go into New Orleans and win that game because of the previous 2 times they got their asses handed to them by them. And definitely nobody thought they were going to go into Lambeau Field and win that one as well.
Right. That Hail Mary pass that Tom Brady threw to Scotty Miller down the sideline that turned a 4-point game into an 11-point game. You know, Green Bay was playing pretty good up to that point. And what's funny is they got a bunch of penalties too, and they still end up letting them score.
Yeah, and the funny part is I think he threw like 3 or 4 interceptions in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Brady was saying, "Here, Aaron Rodgers, you have it." And then Rodgers was like, "No, you have it." I think it was like watching 2 guys going, "No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, go ahead."
You have it. Both teams are desperately trying their hardest to lose, to hand it over to the other.
It's like they didn't want to play in Tampa or something.
Yeah. I was looking at that game. I'm like, why in the hell is they doing this? I mean, basically, Green Bay having a Super Bowl gift wrapped it to them, you know, and that would have been a rematch between him and Mahomes, right? But that would have been Mahomes versus Rodgers.
Yeah, it would have been like the All-State Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I think is it All-State? Is it All-State?
State Farm.
Yeah. State Farm, my bad. All-State, State Farm's all the fucking same to
me. They both steal your money, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They tell you they don't want to pay out when it comes to you have a disaster.
Yeah. And they raised. Don't even get me started on that. But anyway, let's get to the action. Speaking of Green Bay, the kneecapping Lions are taking the 2-1 Lions are taking on the 2-1 Packers of Green Bay, and Thursday night. And
Thursday night show.
ESPN is giving them 53% chance of winning this game. Hey, Jared Goff is on a tear right now, man. He has he's right now he's thrown for 819 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And my man Jordan Love, 655 touch yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he's been very efficient with that ball.
Right. 7-to-1 ratio out the gate in his first 3.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? After taking full control of the reins. I thought he would do it. I've always high on him.
But of course, I won the last one, 3 in a row.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I get the call first, and I'm going with Green Bay.
I say the same thing. I think Green Bay will be the new champions of that division. But yeah, I say too.
Okay. All right.
They get Christian Watson back, I think, this week. I'm gonna have to double check on the injury report.
All right, and of course, you know, I'm saving the best game for last, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, listen. I already, you know how we do dud game of the week, dud game of the week. I think this is going to be an overall consensus right here: the 0-3 Broncos versus the 0-3 Bears.
Yeah, that's a dud game, but it's going to be exciting. But you know, I can't pick the Broncos, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's so you're going to go with the Bears?
Yep. I'm willing to lose that game, but until the Broncos prove to me otherwise, they are a legitimate team.
Yeah,
I'm going Justin Fields, get his game right, and they get off the schneid, and the Bears win in big time.
I don't know, man. It's like
the Bears are going to score 40 points in this game.
Justin Fields has been throwing his team under the bus the last couple of days. So
I think this is their get right game. I know he have, but I'm saying the Denver is reeling. So I think they'll make it official to get their defensive coordinator out the door, which I'm surprised he still has a job.
Yeah.
I would say it gets speed tracked. Denver gives up another 40+ points
Nah.
to the lowly Bears.
Wow.
Bears.
The Bears.
Justin Fields is going to have a 400 yards of total offense, 200 on the ground, 200 passing.
Right. I tell you what, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give you a chance to close the gap. I'm gonna have to go with the Broncos.
Oh man. Is it possible this game can end in a tie?
Yeah.
50-50, both teams scoring 50 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I'm gut feeling. Because look, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's gonna be hard because both teams are gonna have a chip on their shoulder. Because let's face it, Broncos got embarrassed by the Dolphins, and Bears got embarrassed by the Chiefs.
They did.
All right.
That's why I say it'd probably be 100-point score total in this game, 50 to 50.
You know what? I'm sorry. Only because of home field advantage, I'm gonna have to go with Bears. Man.
Soldier Field's gonna be lit up.
We got the Falcons the 2-1 Falcons versus the 1-2 Jaguars. Man.
That smells like an upset.
I didn't even hold on. Let me check the stats for ESPN. Who's ESPN giving the edge to? They're giving the Broncos an edge by 2%, 52%. So
52 to 48.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We got the Falcons. And they also Jaguars are favored by 52%. You got Ritter. Damn, I tell you what, neither of these quarterbacks are doing well. I mean, Ritter has 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and Lawrence has 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I picked you picked last, so I'm going to say the Jaguars. I think they're the Jaguars are gonna start taking ass and kicking names, or is it the other way around? My bad.
Kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah, not taking ass and kicking names. Sorry, my bad.
Right.
Which one is it? Which one? I got the Jags. Who you got?
I'm not gonna do upset special here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with the who's a home team?
The home team is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
Okay, so Jacksonville.
If Atlanta was at home, I'd be picking them. But yeah, I think it's the home thing. Give the home team the slight edge. Sunshine gets it back on track. Sunshine gets back on track.
All right. We got the Ravens and the Browns.
Wow, I'm forced to pick against the Ravens. Well, go ahead.
Last week, remember we had the Baltimore. We had last week. Remember, Baltimore took on the old Baltimore Colts, right? Remember, Baltimore Colts is facing the Baltimore. The Ravens faced their old team, their original team, which is the Baltimore Colts. Now the Browns are facing their original team, which is the Ravens.
Which is the Ravens, right? Exactly. Right.
You got Lamar Jackson and Deshaun Watson. Which, if Lamar, I tell you what, if these quarterbacks turn it around, because it's only the beginning of the season, that's going to be a hell of a rivalry to have. It's just like Josh Allen and Tua. That's going to be that's going to be a good rivalry to have within the division. Watson and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I picked last, so you go ahead.
I think the Browns defense, because they play better defense, and they'll edge them out. This will be a good battle tested game because it's in the division. I think the Browns rises up because they got slightly better defense than the Ravens.
Yeah.
They'll be able to get to Lamar and throw off his timing. They might not be able to tackle him, but they'll disturb him in the passing game.
That's crazy.
And
that
I think
Lamar Jackson is their leading rushing with 193 yards. Their leading rusher.
Yeah, what's his name went down like in week 1. They running backs never could stay healthy.
Yeah, you know? I'm gonna have to join you on that one. I like Deshaun Watson. I think he is starting to play a little bit. He's starting to get his groove
slowly
back.
Get his groove back. Yeah, it's coming back now. I mean, if he's like third or fourth, he's like in the top 10 in QB rating. So, you know, so it's not like he's like in the dust like when he first came back. You know, at the end of the season. That's when he wasn't. He was like playing just that average.
All right, we have another game. The Steelers versus the Texans. So who am I gonna go for here? I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I like, of course, I'm gonna have to say the Steelers. I think that the Steelers are starting to turn things around. I think Kenny Pickett is another one that's going to be finding his groove pretty soon. I tell you what, Kenny Pickett. There's some passes. There's some wild passes I've seen from this guy. You know, I think if he's another one he's a very young quarterback, and he's still learning the game. So, and of course, C.J. Stroud is very young, and you know that Mike Tomlin, just like they were saying about, today we're on the Smoke Lounge, how Sean McDermott likes to play expose young quarterbacks, whatever. And I think that's what's going to happen here. I think I'm going for the Steelers here.
Okay, the Steelers. I had a lot of noise in the background. Okay, Steelers. Who they playing again? I wasn't hearing the beginning part.
The Texans.
There's a generator in the background.
Okay, no problem. The Texans.
Texans. Okay. Yeah, what's his name? Got his first win. That was pretty good for the coach. They do play decent defense, opportunistic. Pickett from time to time gets those opportunistic deep bombs. He's leading the league in long touchdown passes thrown. Ironically. Yeah. I'm going to give it to him.
The Steelers?
The Steelers, yeah.
The Steelers. It don't sound the same, do it?
Right.
Same.
Right.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and lean Steelers, edge them out. But I wouldn't be surprised, however, if this becomes an upset special because of the how C.J. Stroud and what's his name is working together. Nico
Frank
Collins.
Wright. Frank Wright.
Yeah. And the receiver they got. Pretty good.
So the next one is another dud fest. It's the 0-3 Minnesota Vikings against the 0-3 Carolina Panthers. Myles Gaskin was cut, by the way. They cut him again, from what I heard.
Again?
Yeah.
So he's with the Panthers? He was with the Panthers?
No, he was with the Vikings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I am going to
So
say Vikings.
yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
Vikings. No, no,
Yeah.
no. I think you're first. Either way, I'm not. I like the Vikings this time around.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And look, at the end of the day, yeah. Oh, and Andy
They
Dalton.
get off the
I think
schneid.
just because they have their quarterback. Think about this. That Marvin Harrison Jr. A lot of people, just because a team has a quarterback doesn't mean they're not tanking. Because remember, Marvin Harrison Jr. is potentially going to be a receiver. So that's a lot of people are in that Marvin Harrison Jr. sweepstakes as well. So it's not all about the quarterback from USC. There's a lot of teams that are interested in that wide receiver and acquiring his services as well. So I could see the Carolina Panthers. Oh man, but can you imagine Marvin Harrison Jr. and Justin Jefferson?
On the same team?
Ay, Dios mío.
Holy smoke. They will become roaring back. Or if somehow Green Bay ended up with them. Which, yeah, they probably win too many games to get them, but I don't know how many first round picks they got. But that top 5 is going to be interesting.
Vikings are given a 63% chance to win this game. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings as well. Justin Jefferson is having another a monster year, man. If you look at the Vikings, look at that, man. Tua, there's only one quarterback who has more passing yards than Tua, and that's Kirk Cousins, man. Look at this. Look, at the end of the day, this isn't looking good.
They
for
could have
Brian
won
Flores.
that game. Right.
Because look at it. Because look at this. Look at these stats. 1,075 yards, right? 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's crazy, man. So it's not the offense.
That should be winning. Yeah. That kind of offense, you should be winning. Yeah.
But then again, they got rid of all their defensive pieces. It's not there's only so much you could do.
Right. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of game he can do it because he did good with us with rookie quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if he lost a game against a rookie quarterback with us. So Flores continues that and gets the Vikings off the schneid and confuses the hell out of their quarterback.
Man,
I think he plays.
Yeah. Then we have the Rams and the Colts.
Great matchup.
Yeah.
Copycat. I don't know if Gardner Minshew can continue that or if Richardson will be back.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not, the Rams, they look pretty good. They try to mimic, but this is what I say. A lot of people say the Rams are trying to mimic what Mike McDaniel was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But McVay, why would a Super Bowl winning coach need to mimic something we did when he won the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
in recent history.
It's funny when I read off Matthew Stafford, the other guy, Kirk Cousins stats. Matthew Stafford is all yards, no touchdowns. Look at that. Right now he has 9. He's thrown for 910 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. That's a bad. I don't know about you, but that's a bad
down.
ratio. Yeah.
Yeah, he's upside down on the ratio. Yeah, he's a negative ratio, -2-1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all it takes is a 4 touchdown, 0 interception performance to put him back right side up,
Yeah.
Which he's capable of doing. But yeah. I'm going to go
on this one?
Rams get off the schneid. I think the Rams pull it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the hot hand. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna ride the hot hand. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay.
I'm gonna be. I am to the Colts what 2 years were to the Dolphins. I'm a Richardson near. Okay.
Right.
we got the 2-1 Commanders versus the 3-0
Are they playing
Philadelphia
another
Eagles.
undefeated team?
Yeah,
A divisional game.
Okay. Yeah. This time, the Eagles are given a 76% chance to win this game. 76.5.
Yeah. They Buccaneers had a good defense to try to stop the Eagles when they needed. Eagles put a bruising 9-minute offensive drive to close the game and steal their hearts.
Yeah.
I see it continues.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And Sam Howell, and because of the Bills, now he's in the negative. He's thrown 3 touchdowns to 5 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to say I'm going with Philly.
Yep.
So now we got the Bengals at the Titans. The battle of the 1 and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals are given a 60% chance.
Pure reversal for the Bengals. They do what they did in the last 3 years. They start out crappy and then reel off 10 straight.
No, I'm laughing because Ryan Tannehill has 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Wow, bad time to be upside down in the numbers.
Joe Burrow is 2 for 2. So I say Joe Burrow is trending upwards, and I think it's gonna be the Bengals.
Okay. I would agree. I think the Bengals reverses and they continue.
You don't want to go for Tennessee. Your boy your boy
Tannehill and Henry.
Yeah.
Nah. Drake London. Nah. I'll pass. I might pick them next week though. They'll have an opportunity to make a little bit of noise. I think they're gonna start making noise in November. Late October, November. That's when they start getting it together.
Okay.
So I think the Bengals they can't afford to drop too many games because the people like the Ravens or Browns are gonna have a big lead on them. You know, especially the Browns already got the head-to-head matchup, so they don't want to fall too far behind the Browns or the Ravens too. They got the head-to-head matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right, we got the LA Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Chargers are given a 74% chance to win this one. Damn, I'll tell you what, man. Herbert, he has 939 yards, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Wait a minute, say that again.
Justin Herbert, you heard right. Herbert has 900. I'm looking at the thing. 939 yards, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions.
You mean to tell me this is the guy who everybody liked to tag as Mr. Interception in the fourth quarter? How many fourth quarters have he played so far? 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay, so in 3 fourth quarters, he's got what, 0? Is that what you're telling me, Shake Money?
Yep.
That guy is this? Actually, somebody snatch his body?
That's what ESPN is telling me anyway.
Oh, okay. You mean to tell me somebody snatched his soul and entered his body or something? And that's not the Herbert that we used to seeing with all these infamous fourth quarter interceptions that we like to tag him with. That's the same guy.
Yep, and Jimmy G is 5 and 6 right now. 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Holy shit!
Right.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Wow, he's at par. If it wasn't Jimmy G doing that, I would go with the Raiders because the Raiders have played against them historically. And Staley has always made a dumb bonehead mistake like he did in that Viking game, by the way. That should have cost him that game. But I think the Chargers will be out ahead of them enough where Herbert won't have to worry about no fourth quarter interceptions, and he continued to streak with 0 interceptions, and then they win the game.
All right. Here we go. This is the battle. This is the battle of America. America, baby. Red, white, and blue. The Patriots versus the Cowboys. 2 American teams. 2 teams the world loves to hate. We hate the Patriots because they're in our division. I don't. Listen, I don't dislike teams because of their championships. I don't dislike, hey, they won championships. I'm not jealous of a team because look at all those championships. Alabama,
right? Yeah,
I don't hate them. Now Canes have 5 championships, and I hate them not because of their championship, because they're a trash team in Coral Gables. That's neither here nor there.
Okay. They have the banners.
But I don't hate them for that. I just hate them because they're a trash team in Coral Gables.
Okay.
But yeah, hey, both of them got 11 Super Bowls combined.
Right. No, damn, 11. Damn.
11 Super Bowls
between the 2 teams. Man, that's 11 out of the 50-something played. So they got 1/5 of all Super Bowls won between these 2 franchises. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, shit. And think about this: when Patriots and the Patriots and the when the Patriots and Cowboys play, they have a dozen between the 2. So I want you to think about this. You got the Cowboys, right? The Cowboys, San Francisco, Patriots, and Steelers. All 4 of them have 22 touch. I would say,
more than half the Super Bowls. Almost half the Super Bowls. It's between 4 teams.
22 Super Bowls between 4 teams.
Wow. That's crazy. That's almost half the Super Bowls ever in existence are owned by 4 franchises.
Yeah.
Wow. We got to get our numbers up there. We got to get the next 4, just to get the, what I'm saying? The 5 franchises will have more than half the Super Bowls.
Right now, the Cowboys.
It's a race between us and Kansas City now, right? In Green Bay, because they got 2. 3, I'm sorry.
No, they got 3 now.
Right.
So
who can get to 5 and 6 is between us, Green Bay, and the Colts.
Well, the Buccaneers caught us for championships in the state of Florida.
Yeah, in the state of they did. The Buccaneers caught us, and they did it in a 20-something year history. Well, they did it within at least within the 2000, within this millennia, right?
So you got all right. The Cowboys.
A lot of teams need to get to 5.
Yeah. So the Cowboys are 68% chance to win this game. Okay. You got Mac Jones, who's thrown for 748 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and Dak with a 3-to-1 ratio. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Pats here. I think the Cowboys are yeah. I think the
Patriots got enough defense though.
Yeah, they're gonna eat Dak Prescott alive.
Yeah. They've been having some problems in red zone efficiency.
Yeah, and their guy is gone. Diggs is gone for the season. So
on the back end, they can't. That helps out Michael Parsons put more pressure. The quick passing of Matt Jones. Woo. I want to say the Patriots. But they see the Cowboys. Is this a home game for them? Is this a home game? Shake Money.
Yeah, this is they're playing at Dallas.
This is at Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
Okay. I'll go push. I'm going to go ahead and say the Cowboys eke this one out. They bounce back. I'll go with them.
Okay, good. We got at least we got a good difference game. Right. I got the Patriots.
Okay. If this was in Foxborough, I'll be picking the Patriots. But yeah, I'd say only because of the home field advantage.
For some reason, lately the Patriots have been doing better away than they did at home. I don't fucking know why, but
that's true. They have. They have been. I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots win, though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it could go either way. That's the thing I like about this game. And it's it's the 4 o'clock. That's what I like about it. This is America's teams.
Yep.
So
4 o'clock game.
We got the Cardinals versus the 49ers. That's not even a fucking question. Sorry.
Hold on. I think I might want to change something now.
You want the 49ers?
This is to be my upset special. No.
You want the Cardinals?
Yes. Yep. Historically, the Cardinals have owned them.
Okay.
Now, this is my upset special of the week right here. This is when Brock Purdy's winning streak in the regular season end right here this week. It's 11. Well, I think he won like 8 straight regular season games. Starting with us, by the way. We launched the Brock Purdy era, so never forget.
Never forget.
Listen to me carefully. The Dolphins launched the Brock Purdy era. Never forget.
All right. Then we got the Chiefs at the Jets.
Oh, that's a whitewash there. That's a wipeout. The complete wipeout there. I think the Chiefs compete with our they're gonna probably put up 50 on them boys.
I don't think so. I think we're gonna win because of the defense, but the Chiefs are gonna win because of the defense. But
yeah, right. Their defense will be to suffocate them. Yeah, they're gonna have to run Brees Hall 50 times in this game. I need them to get my fantasy points up.
By the way, I heard you lost to Miss Fins.
Yeah, because of freaking Chase had a out of body experience in that last game. If it wasn't for him, I win that game going away. I lose to Miss Fins because of Chase. Damn it. That's all right. I'll get the next one.
All right, we have the Seahawks versus the Giants. And the last but not least, Seahawks and Giants. Geno Smith playing his old team. And Seahawks are given a 50% chance of winning. This is the Monday night game, I believe. Yeah, the Monday night game.
Monday night. Oh, it's Monday night. Okay, we'll go. Man, that G-Man to go. That sucked because now that
Daniel
puts
Jones,
them in desperation mode. They're a wounded duck coming into that week when we play them, and I'll be in the building. Do I want to pick the Giants because I want them to win? Because I want them to be on a confidence so we can go and knock them back down. I don't like teams losing prior to the week we play them, you know?
Yeah, man. You got Daniel Jones with 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
I don't even know if he turns it around because them receivers are not catching nothing. Seahawks running back and pass catching, and Geno, they get it together. Pete Carroll gets them, keeps them rolling. We're going to be facing an 0-14 going into the week 5, and Lord, that better not be no freaking scenario in which we like to get teams life, you know. You know what I'm saying? We rolling in there high, perhaps off a win, and then we have a big major letdown. That's just I don't want that. You know, because that is true definition of a trap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say the edge out. I'm gonna say the Seahawks edge them out.
Yeah.
Setting up a scenario that I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks as well.
Right.
All right. And all right. And like I said, like I previewed before, we're gonna be talking about the best game. The two best teams in the AFC right now, AFC East, that is. The Buffalo, the Buttfalo. That's my new name. So I seen somebody call it that. The Buttfalo, Butt-Falo. The Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins.
Right.
Oh man. And of course, let's look at the Color told me their SSI has them flipped. So right now, ESPN has us at 51%, and Buffalo has 4.86% chance of winning this one. So
no, even though Vegas favored them by 2.
Yeah.
So this is a push game. Yeah, that's what 70 points do for you, because even if we win that game and don't win by such a large margin, I don't see why they respect us, because it take a 70-point win to make it that way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Of course, we got, look, here are the stats right here. We had Tua Tagovailoa with 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and then, of course, Josh Allen with 728 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. We got Mostert with 240 yards, 6 touchdowns. Derek Cook with 267 yards, no touchdowns. Then, of course, the battle of the receivers. Tyreek Hill, who loves his quarterback, 412 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Stephon Diggs, who kind of tolerates his quarterback, with 270 yards and 1 touchdown. So, hey, I tell you what, they haven't been they haven't been really using him in the game plan. So
no, they've been trying to use all those other receivers to get them going. Well, I got a funny feeling they're gonna force the issue with Diggs this week.
Yeah.
I originally swapped this, and so I guess you could say the 70-point game, momentum-wise, somewhat had an effect on my pick for this game, because I swapped losses. Started losing this week to Buffalo. We lose in the last game of the season to them instead of this week.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players on our team that are questionable, which is Teron Armstead, Deshaun Elliott, Savon Ahmed, Durham Smythe, and Easy E. And on the Bills, you have pretty much their freaking secondary. We got Michael Hyde, Jordan Poyer,
it's almost
Leonard
like
Floyd,
last year. Those guys were questionable.
Questionable. I mean, anybody from Buffalo is kind of questionable, to be honest with you. But
right.
That's besides the point.
Right.
So, of course, I'm going, like I said when I said today, I'm going to say 21-27, I think. Yeah, 21-27. 31-27. Miami. Who you got?
All right. I want to put a doozy. All those points we scored, right? I say
we roll them over.
We have a regression to the mean. Nobody's going to like this score. I say we win. We're going to win 12-9.
12-9. Damn, Jason Sanders. That's what's up. Either that or we score 2 touchdowns and he misses both extra points.
He misses both extra points. Yeah, that's possible too. I love throwing out an unorthodox story that's totally against the grain. No indicators that this will be that kind of a score. But however, we get the victory. So I like to be the oddball out. We won this game 12-9.
Is this like where they're shooting like a shooting 3-pointers?
Right. They're gonna say, "Well, goddamn, the crypto. What the hell is he talking about? 12-9. Your team just scored 70 points. This is a serious regression to the mean."
Yeah.
But the defense have a stellar day. They only give up 9 points. There you go.
So all right, I sent you your copy, as always. Oh
okay.
man! Hey, by the way, this Friday night at 3:00 in the morning, as always, we're gonna see if we could drop a. We're gonna talk about should Tua get his contract and the players thus far that we've seen that should get a contract. There are on the bubble. So
right.
Join us this Sunday. Any final thoughts before we close this out?
Oh no, man. Good. Another good edition of the Insomnia picks for the week. And we got to get this W. That's powerful what the 70-point game did do. Because instead of having us lose by 3, I'm actually having us win by 3. Had we not scored those 70 points, I probably would have had this one as an L and us getting revenge later in the season. I'm just going to swap it. I'm swapping the 2 losses between them. I still think we split, but I think our momentum carry us to a 3-point win. And then the last game we'll have it sold up and we'll lose to them, and that'll be the split.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, join us this Friday on the drive time, where we're gonna open it up and it's gonna be pandemonium, to say the least. So with that being said, fins up. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, listen, if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, put it in the comment section after this video airs. And anything that you guys want to discuss, let us know. Who do you agree with, me or crypto? So with that being said, fins up.
Fins up, everybody. Fins up, everybody.
And of course, like Larry said, you're dead wrong.